I'm going to demonstrate the second portion of this lesson where students will be understanding how to make a whole one. Okay, first of all, I will have the students to fold a sheet of paper into equal parts. The first fold is what my class called the hamburger fold because it's shorter. The hot dog fold is kind of different, and I want to show this to you just so you can understand. This is the hot dog and this is the hamburger, so people will understand. We're going to use the hamburger. And then I ask them to fold it one more time. And I remind them to make sure that the edges are equal. Okay? So now that we have, if we open it back up, we have 4 equal parts. The lines are there for them to kind of trace so they won't have to use a ruler. But struggling students sometimes may need to use a ruler. Advanced students should be able to just go straight down the creases that's in the paper so that they can make their equal parts. Now, before they cut the paper, I want them to count the equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this 4 will be used as the denominator because it's 4 equal parts that make this whole sheet of paper. Then I ask the students to cut out each section of the equal part, being careful to cut along the line so that the parts are equal. The end result should be that they have 4 equal parts. Some students may struggle cutting, so they may need to be assisted, or you can pair those students with someone who can actually, that is a little bit more advanced, that can help them. So I ask them to again count the equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I ask them to put the parts back together again. I ask the students, now, what do we have here? We have our whole part, Miss Redfield. So then I ask them to tell me how many equal parts make the whole. They'll say 4. So then that's 4 over 4. We know that we can't leave that fraction in that phase. So we see if we put the 4 back together, the 4 actually makes the 1 whole. And 4 over 4 equals 1. There's an alternate way to do 4 over 4 to change it into a whole. I'm going to flip this paper over. 4 over 4. If we divide 4 by 4, 4 goes into 4 one time. 1 times 4 is 4, and 4 take away 4 is 0. So actually I want them to see the visual part of it because it gives the students a great idea as to what is going on during the division process that makes this answer 1, to make them see that this 4 pieces is a part of a whole. Thank you.